You're about to see a clip of a very angry black guy from 1968. It was a very angry time. I'm David Hoffman, filmmaker, and this is a clip that's part of my collection because it says something to me that I personally experienced. First of all, I got to tell you, in 1968 seemed to me every American was yelling at each other. People were angry, everything was fractured, a little bit like it seems on my YouTube channel a lot of people feel today. They're on one side or the other side. It's bad, it's great. It's communist, it's socialist, it's fascist, it's racist. I mean, it was like that. This was the time of black power. I'm going to tell you at the end of this video what happened to me regarding black power. But it was a time when black Americans felt they got to really stand up and push it in white people's faces. The clip is from a show that appeared on PBS at that time that was actually live television. Very courageous of PBS to run these different points of view live, kind of debate-like on TV. We don't see anything like that today. I'm not sure people would stay in the same room with one another, but they did. You're about to hear a black power advocate speak his mind and a white citizen who is not against black people getting their rights and privileges ask an innocent question.
We're not interested in interracial housing. We don't want your neighborhood. We want ours to be just as good. See? We don't want a store in your neighborhood. We don't want you coming in our neighborhood and open up stores and exploiting us and then go home and throw a bomb if we move next door out in the suburbs. We don't want your schools, but we want our schools to be the highest and the best possible for our black progeny. See, what people don't understand, we are saying and we're not asking. You see? The die is cast, as I said. We're not asking. We're saying this is the way it's going to be.
Gentleman in the back row.
My name is Russell Davis. I'm a student of political science. This afternoon, Mr. Meeks has said that he's not afraid of alienating white America. The young lady from Winnetka has stated that she saw during the marches which she participated in people who were full of fear and hatred. Mr. Lucas has said that the American Negro is either going to be free or he's going to be dead. My question is this: if the violence continues, aren't you, Mr. Meeks, and you, Mr. Lucas, afraid that it's going to be the second alternative?
Can I answer that?
Mr. Meeks, quickly.
Yeah, let me answer this gentleman. You know, it's very hard to say what you want to say when, after you've said it, somebody gets some answer like you haven't been talking. But you know what, young white fellow? I got a son in the 101st Airborne that you're going to kill, probably, because he's going to Vietnam. I got a nephew just came back from Korea that was wounded 3 times. The first thing happened, he went home, but a cop beat the hell out of him with a pistol butt. Now, you get this straight. You can kill all the black folks you want to, baby, but you will not kill the freedom of black folks. It's coming. We're going to get it. You think you're so indestructible. You think you're so great because you got all these weapons. I remember Mao Zedong once said he wondered where he'd get his weapons from, and then we armed Chiang Kai-shek. And he said, "Thank you, Jesus." You see? So don't misunderstand us, baby. We're dead serious. This country was founded on revolution. Those little settlers out there in the northeast section of this country had some muskets and some sticks and some stones. And they whipped the mighty professional British Army, baby. And 5,000 of them were black, and one black woman disguised herself as a man and fought with you all. And we don't have our freedom yet. We fought in every one of your damn lousy wars, baby, and you give us nothing. Now the war is going to be here because we're going to be free. Now you kill all you want to, but we kill too.
So about me at that time, I was an advocate of Martin Luther King. I was a supporter of Martin Luther King. I believed in the word integration, that we would all come together, that we would not separate. Black Power took a different point of view. So the organization that I supported at that time, by giving them a small amount of money, I left because they rejected me. The Black Power movement rejected white people. We don't want you. And I left. And for a long time, I had no place where I could support the basic evolution of equality in the United States. I don't know what happened to Russell Meeks. I can't really find him on the internet. But at the time, this was national primetime television, which you just saw, with millions of people watching. Thank you very much for watching this clip. I hope you found it interesting, historically relevant, and maybe it touches you today in terms of your personal point of view. I still support the idea that we've got to find a way to be a nation that a fractured country, angry at each other, screaming at each other, just ain't going to work. There is no one group of people that can dominate so much that the other ones go away. We have to find a way. At least that's my view, my point of view. Thank you.